Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riverview Farm, where I've got the mower starting on the baling contract on field 47. Meanwhile, we're going to head back to field 18 and we're going to bale up the grass from field 18, and then we are going to get the bales taken to the bale chipper. Get that contract completed. Bearing in mind we can't collect that contract until we finish field 47, because obviously all this equipment is leased for this field and we still need to use it on field 47. So I'm gonna do that. So that's where we're at today. The stone picker is still running up and down field 9 and 10 for me. The fertiliser sprayer is ready to do the grass field 13 I seeded in the last episode. Obviously once the stone picker has finished running up and down on field 9 and 10, the seeder will be ready to come out again actually, and we'll be able to go and do the seeding on 9 and 10. We'll be able to get something planted. Meanwhile, it's a lovely nice day. Nice morning here on this lovely final day of March before we head into April, where hopefully we'll have some fields ready to harvest of our own. And we'll be able to make the next big steps and movements. But yes, we've got the bales to do. So yeah, these baling contracts are definitely keeping us quite solvent at the minute, bringing in quite a nice income flow. Which we need, having spent quite a lot of money with buying horses and chickens and all the stuff that's associated with that. Plus, if we are going to go into the cow and dairy market, we possibly want to consider getting enough money that we can buy silage bales, straw bales, hay bales, so we can do TMR, as well as, because unfortunately we don't have robots on any of our cow sheds. We don't have the robot sheds, so there's no automatic mixage. No automatic food delivery system, so we're going to have to deliver all the food ourselves. So we are going to need to have a food mixing, a TMR mixing wagon. Hopefully we can just park it near the bale chipper, and I'm going to increase the tractor speed to 12. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be skipping rows, because a lot of the time where some of these bales have landed has not been kind to me, kind of blocking my turning circle a bit. And because I'm using this tractor to do the collecting, I can't really stop, move the bales, collect the bales, because I'd have to disconnect from the baler. So I just kind of have to work around the existing bales that I've dropped on the headland. It's a pretty good reason why, ladies and gents, you shouldn't bale headlands before you've done your up and down rows, because the bales on the headlands tend to get in the way. So when you're doing courseplay courses, ladies and gents, and you're doing a mowing course, and you're going to use the same mowing course for your baler or loading wagon after mowing, always make sure you do the headlands last on your courseplay course, and that way then the baler won't trip over, the tractor won't trip over its own bales, or the loading wagon won't trip over itself. Not that a loading wagon will trip over itself, it's only the baler that will really trip over itself. Another thing I would recommend, if you're doing courseplay, mowing and baling, don't use one of the balers with the windrower things, like the rakes. Don't use any of these type of balers for your baling, because obviously that's wider than the mower, so therefore when the rake is driving about, it will end up picking up bales in the tedder thingy, majiggy bobby doodah. The rake will pick up bales from the rows either side, and eventually it will just end up blocking the baler and tractor and causing the courseplay driver to get stuck, and then he'll stop doing what he's doing, and you won't realise, you won't know he's got stuck and given up until you come over to the field later on in your play session expecting to pick up a field full of lovely bales, only to find he's done about 3 rows and then got stuck on, tangled himself up. So yeah, don't use a rake, a baler with a rake with courseplay, because it absolutely mucks up. So how are we doing? How are our animals, ladies and gents? Oh, we're going to need to give the chickens some food. Well, to be fair, they have got 23,000 litres. That's not shabby. That's not a... 23,000 litres. Nearly 24,000 litres of wheat for 41 chickens should be sufficient. Horses... Again, they're only a month old. They're still foals, really, technically. They're still technically little baby horses, but it'll be a long time then before we are profiteering off of those. Long time. Why did I buy such young horses? Why didn't I buy adult ones? Did I not have an option to buy adult horses? For some reason, I've stopped skipping rows, ladies and gents. Just realised that. I've stopped skipping rows. Oh well, we'll go back and fill in then, shall we? chucking out a lot of wages. I guess it's because I'm using just regular AI workers. I'm not using Horseplay, hence why we're paying so much in wages. I guess I've gotten a little bit conditioned on this save to using Horseplay, so therefore paying reduced worker fees. But for like the mowing and that, I'm just letting the worker do the jobs, because he does them fairly well. Apart from when he misses loads of the field. Like he has done here. But we'll carry on. And we'll get this done. We've got plenty of time. Only 10 AM. We'll have some more fluids because I'm dehydrating. Degrees in this office, ladies and gents. Got my shorts on, got my legs out, showing some skin. Not very often I wear shorts, ladies and gents. Not very often I get my white legs out. But I have. Thing is, I've got so much antiperspirant on. Look, you can see it coming off me. Look at that. All like the antiperspirant stuff. Look at my arm. Oh, slimy. It's no wonder, like, sweat's pouring out my head. It's the only place it can escape from. Because all my pores are blocked with roll-on deodorant and stuff to try and stop me sweating. But clearly that's not working. Ooh. Cold shower will be required later this evening. After I've had my dinner, which I hope ain't a cooked dinner. I hope it ain't a hot dinner tonight, because I had a sandwich for lunch. I had a Tesco's meal deal, £3 meal deal for my lunch. Honestly, that was perfect. I'd have another one of those for my dinner. I would tonight, actually, if I could. I don't fancy out hot to eat. I had a curry one night last week. I had a from a restaurant that I've ordered from. I order from. I used to order quite regularly from there, but I haven't had one for a few months. And when I went online to order last week, the menu had changed. So I don't know what's quite gone on. Whether the restaurant's under new management or new ownership or what, but the menu had changed. I was a little bit disappointed in the fact they didn't do chicken rice anymore for my Indian. I normally have chicken rice, so I just had to have like plain normal rice. They also didn't do my chicken, cheese and chili naan, but I ended up having it was called the Chef's Special Naan, which was keema, chicken tikka and cheese instead, which was it was good. It was nice. I wouldn't say it was as good as chicken, cheese and chili, but it was alright. But what I did enjoy was the fact that on the menu now, they not only have chicken vindaloo, which is what I normally used to always order, but they now do a tindaloo, which is a hotter version of the vindaloo, and then they do a fal now. They've added fal to the menu. So of course I had the chicken fal, and it was nice. It was hot. Yes, it was hot. Definitely hot and spicy. Definitely hotter than the vindaloo, which is always good because a fal should be. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. And you know it's a good curry, as I say, when your nose starts streaming after a couple of mouthfuls and you get the hiccups. You know it's the spice is perfect when you've got hiccups and your nose is just running. It's like, yeah, this is hot. This is perfect. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that last week. I won't have one this week though. Because it's just, I don't fancy hot food in this weather. I might just have a bowl of ice cream for me dinner tonight. Just have a tub of ice cream, because that would be quite useful. I had a fruit pastel lolly yesterday. Quite nice. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, my arm. Like all this stuff coming off me, look. Ew. Icky. Need to exfoliate. Take the wire brush. Scrape it all off. Get the scouring pad out. That's the trouble when you put all this roll-on stuff all over you. You spend all morning just layering it on, head to toe. You end up then with it coming off. And you thought I was probably going to miss and leave all these little spots of grass, didn't you? You don't leave any behind on a contract, because it probably needs to all be delivered for the contracts to complete. Meanwhile, he has finished kind of mowing. He's doing the stones. He is getting full though. He's at 87%. Interesting. You can start fertilising then for me. I'll get the grass done nicely. Obviously, he won't continue baling when I tab out because obviously he's on cruise control, not a worker. But it's cool to know we can remove the hedgerows, because that does give us options then, doesn't it? In the future, for expanding land and, again, ploughing more fields, joining more fields together to make bigger spots of land. That could come in very, very useful. Very, very useful indeed. There's definitely more than a trailer load of bales on this field. So... probably not going to get another bale off of this field. But at least we start with 97% as we head to the next field. As we head to field 47. But first... let's get some bales collected and delivered for this contract. Don't even know where did the... oh, they're all going to the bloody bale chipper. Okay, fair enough. That kind of makes my life a little bit easier, I guess. All the bales are going to the same place. All it means is it's a long drive. From field 47 to the bale chipper. Focus on all the bales on this part of the field first before we get too carried away driving around doing headlands. And we can go and deliver a bunch of bales to the bale shed. Have to loop back round to pick that one bale up because I ain't going to be able to 4 more bales. 21. 22. 23. 'Just wondering, can we get this way? We can. Oh, look at that. He's done an absolutely fucking dog awful job of fertilising my own field. That worker is terrible with the sprayer. Why do I employ that guy? He's rubbish. He's not sprayed a single field properly yet. I'll just sack him. Give him his P60. Or his P45, whichever one it is. Never remember. Never remember which one you get when you get sacked from a job and which one you get at the end of the tax year. It's been so long since I've ever had one. One of either P60 or a P45. They're going to do bales. Delores delivers a load of bales. And we can carry on. But first, I'm gonna have to finish fertilising this field because this guy is just... I don't know what he's done. He's not done any of it. Look at that. Hey jabroni, would you mind doing the job properly, you know? Is it too much to ask that you fertilise a field correct? I think there's some areas where he's not even seeded it properly. Or some areas where we've not collected the stones properly. Yeah, you might have to keep your eyes on that. We've got a horrible suspicious feeling the seeder might not have done its job properly either on this field. And there's definitely a couple of areas where the stone picker has not done its job properly. Yeah, you can see the stones there, look. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I have to do those myself. They look like fairly chunky stones as well. They're not going to roll in if I do them with the roller. Anyway, there's the spraying done properly this time. Leaking out the top of my head. course, what I could do is come into course play. Let course play carry on. Carrying on. Because clearly, I need to finish doing this mower's job for it. Probably should have done a headland on this field first, really, looking at the state of this. But we will make do with what we've got. Ooh, the bottom of the field don't look pretty. What a big section he's missed there. Just makes it more awkward now for the bloody baler, doesn't it? Pick up all these rows when they're all a mess like this. We're going to have to remember in future then, we must use course play for the mowing, because otherwise he just misses bits. And he sucks. Might even delete some trees just to be on the safe side, ladies and gents. There's quite a few down here, which make visibility difficult and obviously inhibit the vehicles quite significantly. So we'll do that. Right then, ladies and gents, we sadly have reached the end of the video for the time being. So, sadly, I have to say to you all, farewell and goodbye. I will see you all in the next video, hopefully very soon. In the meantime, ladies and gents, wash your hands, scrub your toes, wipe your asses, blow your nose, and I will see you all in the not too distant future. Hopefully safe and sound. We need to just finish off some of the stone picking. But yeah, I will see you all again very soon. Take care of yourselves, ladies and gents. Stay safe. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.